welcome traders. Today is September the 8th, I believe. Yeah, September 8th, Tuesday. Here we are on the trading platform with Vantage. Go to custom period. We're just going to go to today's history. And we made $2.99. So it's unfortunate. There was a big drop. Entries were about here, and now it's about 170 pips away. Crazy drop. I was expecting this, and it's unfortunate because it took me out first because I didn't like the way it was forming some wicks down here. As you can see, I thought I was gathering orders. Maybe it would come back up a bit first before going down, but it just went all the way down. So yeah, that's the profit for the day. Let's go to the charts and break it down here. So when we go to the charts, we can see that it actually went pretty well zone to zone. These are all markups I've had from the beginning of the week. This was kind of an area where if it broke through here, it'd continue bullish. And at the beginning of the week, actually just didn't even touch the gap. I thought it would come up to here, and that's what I was looking to sell. Yeah, went straight down, didn't catch any of this. I think I traded a small buy yesterday. I'm not going to make a recap on that, but it was a small buy from here. I believe 7 a.m. Yeah, I caught about 15, 20 pips there. Yeah, and then Asian today. So here's the daily low of yesterday. And Asian, I was considering selling, but I don't normally like to trade Asian, so I just stayed out. And by the time London came on, I came on a bit late. I came on during almost at 3 a.m. And it looked like it already broken this zone here, retested it. And so I got in, yeah, I think actually on 3 a.m. At 6:10, as soon as it started breaking the low here, especially on the 15, I got in. Yeah, I got on this 15-minute candle, came back up. Yeah, and then when it came down here and it closed like this, I just didn't like it anymore, and it was just not moving with momentum, and I thought this was kind of a fake down. And then once I saw this start to come back up, I didn't like it, so I closed. And I already put positions to break even, which was at 6:10, so right here. So I would have been taken out regardless. And I'm not sure, I did see this, but then I kind of just went to sleep after, because I already closed $300 in profit. So I went to sleep, and I did see this later, and I thought, wow, they could have been another good sell. And then, of course, after we close, that's when I decided to actually break the support. And the reason it fell so hard is, I'm sure there's news, but I mean, just look at the technicals, guys. It's such a clean move here. So it just basically mirrored that move right here. And it looks like it's actually continuing down. See, look on the 4 hour as well, you can see all green candles and then mirroring back down, all white candles. So yeah, that was the trade for today. It's a quick one. I actually did get in a gold position as well, which I'm glad I'm out of now because it's a crazy amount of pips away. So basically this one was very simple too. It's just a break of like this kind of zone, and then I retested, I believe 7 a.m. is when I sold it. I did have a sell at 1919 flat, and 1914. So if we actually break it down to a lower time frame, the reason I missed out and actually closing it down here, I closed it a bit too early on this 15-minute candle on 7:30, because gold's so volatile and I was a little bit over leveraged, so I just didn't like the way. I believe I closed within this candle at some point, a bit too early, but yeah, I just didn't want it to rip back up and actually come, and I figured it might come test the up to 20 again before coming back down. It's unfortunate. Could have had quite a few more pips there. Yeah, so overall in the day, profit's good, but definitely could have been quite a bit more. And as you can see, gold stalled here, and it is really a big daily zone. So yeah, I didn't expect it to continue through. I thought it might to try to fill this wick on the monthly perspective, but yeah, looking at it now, it looks like it's really strong support. So now we can actually start to look for buys once it comes down back into this area again. And wow, look at that 4 hour candle. So yeah, that was the gold trade today. It was a bit risky. I managed to get out with, like, I don't know, a very small amount of pips profit because I'd closed 2 of them in losses because I just didn't like the way it was forming anymore. And gold's so volatile, you have to be really careful with your positions. So got out of there, but the main one was GJ that I had planned out. I got in a GU position as well, same concept, pretty much the exact same thing happened. I wanted to see which one would go smoother, and this one looked like it had a bit more traffic, but it still smashed all the way through, actually came to these lows, which is, I was only targeting here, which would have been a solid, I think, yeah, 382 is actually my exact entry, 77 pips. So yeah, it's unfortunate. Both of them went exactly as planned, but I was taken out, or I closed way too early, just based off the way I've seen GJ, do weird things before. So yeah, that's kind of what happened today. That's the recap, and I'll make more videos when I have more trades taken. So now the next outlook is, now I'm assuming it's going to bounce around here now for a while, collect some orders, and we may be able to get a buy back up for retest, and then look to continue selling. But based on the weekly, yeah, it looks like the rest of the week, I don't think it'll continue to engulf, but at least actually the monthly's already engulfing. So who knows? More Brexit stuff could come out, could do a baby retest and just continue ripping down to like 135, 136, 137 areas. It's a nice area there. I see on the weekly, a good area to come to is down to here, kind of mirroring this whole weekly candle. So we'll see how that goes. It's another 300 pips on the table there. So it's not too worrisome, but this is a big kind of support resistance, then became support area. So I do expect a decent pullback up, and we'll see how that goes. So yeah,